Hi Planet Coaster players, my name's Mike. I'm here to take you through my park. It's basically a standard park but with a subway in it. I've called it the Tron Subway Park. So let's get loaded and show you what happens when we play on this wonderful map. So it's basically a standard park with 4 subway stations, one on each side of the map, all connected together with a monorail basically underground running between all 4 of them. So here we are in the park on the subway. So here we are, here's our map. Subway parks as described, 4 subway stations as described. What we need to do first of all is lay down some paths, put some rides in at the relevant stations, and then we'll open the park up. Okay, that's one ride in, let's put another one in. Let's open her up and we'll stick the third ride in. Included on the map are 4 engineers, 1 for each station, so you don't have to bother picking engineers in straight away. You'll need these engineers, of course, to maintain their stations, otherwise they'll break down. Okay, ride number 3 open. Let's open the park. One of the things you're going to notice is you're going to get a lot of park guests instantly. I think this is a side effect of me building the park, in the fact that the model seems to start with few guests, and they build up over time. And because I've been running the map so long, of course, the system just puts in a really large amount of guests straight away. So here come our first attendees. Let's head down to the first subway station and meet them at the ticket booth. I've sped up the game here just to make them come down quicker. Of course, if there's any elements of my subway you don't like, you can always customize it by putting extra decoration in your station, or maybe reconfiguring the lights or anything you like. Here come our guests, and they're going down to the subway. What I'll do is I'll slow the speed of the game down a little, and we'll go in as one of those guests. So here we are, walking along as a guest. I'll speed it up a little, just to get down into the station. Here we are at the entrance to the subway. Enjoy the ride, everybody. I know I will. So it's just loading up the train. We should be off shortly for our first stop on the Tron subway. Riding along the nicely lit tunnel to the next stop. And off we get. Looks like this particular guest wants to ride the first ride up Lonkdown. You can of course connect all your stations with paths if you wish, or you can separate out your park into 4 separate areas, forcing people to use the subway to get between each part of the park. This could create some very interesting gameplay. If you do decide to separate out your park, you may want to consider obviously putting the relevant facilities in each section of your park. For instance, toilets, as it may be a bit of a long ride on the subway to get to the toilet in the 4th segment of your park. I hope you enjoyed playing this map as much as I enjoyed making it, although it did take approximately 14 hours to dig out, place the track, box in all the track, refill the landscape back in, and make sure everything is working properly. Well, I'll leave this guest to ride her ride, and what I'll do one more time, we'll just go on a quick exploration of the subway. In fact, I'm going to go into full subway camera mode and take you around the whole track, so bear with me. do love those lights. They look so cool. Of course, the camera doesn't quite stay in a tunnel, which is unfortunate for you, but it gives you a great idea of how this thing looks. That's a really cool view, I like that. It took me hours to place these box segments, especially to get them all straight, or as straight as I could. Most difficult part, of course, was the corners, as there are no corner pieces suitable for building in the game at the moment. But hey, that might come shortly.
On a Hattie.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the map. I've certainly enjoyed making it, and I hope you have as much pleasure as I will building parks around this particular map. Thank you very much, and goodbye.